Hey, hello everybody. This is Styles from the Northside Game Crew coming at you again with another SCUM episode. Today, I think I'd like to start out our adventure by trying to infiltrate the naval base. It's in the lower, I guess, southwest part of the map, right at the bottom left there. This is another one of my really favorite monuments. I like going in here, so I thought I'd show you guys how I like get in and how I get out. Um, the front door is just there. The front gate is just over there to the left of us. I come over to this area because it's pretty quiet and there's a hole in the fence. But something I wanted to show everybody before I go in here is the cool ride I found. I found this tractor. Before when I used to play the game, they just kind of had SUVs. So I did read that they had like other vehicles in the game, like trucks and quads and stuff. But I went to go loot a garage in a small town and I found this tractor. So I've been driving around in it and it's been pretty fun to play around with. So keep your eyes open for things like this because they're way cool. But without further ado, let's get in here and I'll show you guys, how I do this. So this is kind of like a firing range. Like I said, it's really quiet here. Before the game used to have like a lot of puppets that were hanging out in this area, but as of right now, it doesn't really seem like it's pretty quiet. And as I say that, oh, he's pretty strong. Yeah, I guess I just had to open my mouth there, and because I said there's nothing around me, of course there was, right? So we'll put that away. Throw on a bandage because he did whack us once. And you got to stay on top of that in this game. Like, you could like run off of a small little, I guess, cliff or something where it just doesn't kind of has a clipping issue, and you'll kind of fall off. Like if you were walking on top of this thing and you kind of fell off the wrong way, it could hurt you. So just something to kind of be aware of. Oh, there are a lot of Zeds here today. Okay, right on. Let's see if we can take this guy out. So this 22, I was pretty critical of it when I first found it, and it seemed like the only rifle I could find. But I found a scope for it, and I made a silencer out of a pop can, and yeah, it's actually doing me really well now. So it's quiet here. Where are the mechs? It's almost too quiet. It's strange. I was here the other day and the mechs were very active, so I'm not sure what's going on at the moment, why they're not, but we'll take this opportunity. If they're being quiet, then we'll take advantage of that. So these are like living quarters for the people that occupied the island before it became a prison, I think. So in here you find like good stuff like clothes, find a lot of ammunition. Occasionally you do find a rifle. But since they turned down the loot in this game, I haven't been finding too many rifles anywhere really. Like I have found a few and I do have a couple at my base, but like I said, this like 22 is serving me really well, and I don't see a reason to come, risk losing my good gear when I know I'm just kind of in this area. It's pretty quiet. It's the morning, so my server's not very busy at the moment, so it's a good opportunity to come here and take care of some stuff. Let's take this guy out. He's taking a couple good shots to the dome, eh? Wonder how many shots it's gonna take to take this guy out. Took all 4 in the chamber. Where did our friend go? There's our friend. And if you want to take a breath, hold control. There we go. Wow, he was a tough guy. Well, it's nice to see that there's a couple more puppets in this area, because like the last few monuments I've went to really didn't have very many. And though like it's nice to walk into a quiet area, it's kind of boring. So it gives us an element of, you know, it gives us an element of a possibility that, you know, we may get attacked from behind or whatever, which, you know, makes it funner. So just loot up this building. The good loot's across the way where I was shooting that guy, so it's one of the reasons why I kind of took him out before we went over there, just to make life a little bit easier. Got here baby food. Yeah, but kind of wondering where all the mechs are. Raincoat, we don't really need that. Well, we'll take it because I don't have one on me, so in case it starts raining, it's never the worst thing to have. I like to close doors behind me. That way, if there are other people on the server, they, you know, people in this game take it seriously, so they could be like trying to track you, and that's you know, not something that I want to have, because there's enough, you know, challenge in this game as it is. So that mech's just kind of standing there for some strange reason. I'm not sure. It's interesting. Some shotgun shells. Those are useful. Vegetable oil. They use that for cooking. Haven't really tried out that part of the game a whole lot, making different kind of food. So maybe I'll try that at some point and make a short video about it. Did I get this bottom one? Yeah, lots of flares I'm finding in this game, and I think it has to do with like say when you're playing with a group of friends, you know, you can shoot a flare off, I guess, and they can see where you're at. But then on the other end, it gives your position away. So I don't know how advantageous it is. There's some fireworks I found in here too, and I set those off in my base by accident. So I'm sure some people figured out where I'm got my headquarters at, but getting raided's part of the game. So if I do, then and look at what we have here, an engraved AK-47. That is cool. Look at that. That's neat. I can't say I found that before. So stash that there because I do not have a magazine for it. At this location, I do back at my my base, but some boots. Where are our boots? Our boots are in way better condition than those boots. So I see that mech's there, and he's not doing a whole lot, but I think I'm gonna cross. I'm gonna cross somewhere else. I don't like how he's looking there, so I don't know if I'm gonna make it to those buildings unless he starts moving. Because usually it's one of those things where, you know, I could run over there and get in there, but typically it's like following the pattern, so I think we're gonna have to quietly go this way. Oh, I see another friend over there. So we'll take him out. Must have did something to wake him up. This is a good spot to hide from these guys. They can't see you. Where is he here? He's theirs. So we're gonna go this way. Let's take out our friend here. You might be wondering why I'm not looting the zombies. I just don't see it as that important. We'll deal with this guy, right? There. And just like that. See what he's got on him. Nothing that great. But we're a little more geared up than we were before, so check this hangar, see if there's anything good in it. A holographic sight. Cool. Don't have one of those. It's strange that that mech walked over there and then just stopped. I don't need to go back in that building, but it's really weird that they're not walking around. I'm kind of wondering what the hell's going on. Just load these up into this magazine. Yeah, it's really cool that we found that AK. I haven't found one of those yet, and I've been looking for one for you know, since I started making these videos actually. So it's cool. I've never seen the engraved one before either. It you know, it's a nice graphic. I like seeing that stuff. I wonder in the future if they're gonna be about modding in this game. That'd be you know, different. I don't have a 357, and I'm finding tons of 357 ammo, so I got a little stash of 357 ammo at my base. I don't really need any more, especially since I can't find the gun. So shuriken, those are cool, but you know, I don't really need it. So oh yeah, the throwing stuff. Just check that one, okay. Okay, so we'll move on to the next one. Yeah, really strange, but we'll just keep going and not mind that. It's really weird to be here with nothing making any movement, so it's actually we'll have to oh, weird. Okay, that must have woke everybody up. Because now I hear the mechs moving around. I could have, I guess, did a better job of walking in here and seeing who was laying on the ground. I kind of was running, and that kind of gives away your position, which, you know, that was my mistake. And quieted down again. Really strange. Oh, looks like I gotta, you know, go to the bathroom, so important part of this game. Always make sure that you're not in a bad spot when you need to use the bathroom, because man, if you're getting chased down by a mech and you gotta pee really bad, then that's not good. So we'll just continue on in here, see if we can find anything good. Yeah, well, hopefully this makes up for the factory. Like the video I made in the factory, I was pretty disappointed with the loot I found in there. There were tons of crates and tons of these military tarp thingies, but yeah, like we really didn't find anything in there except for some like night vision glasses, I think. So we, you know, typically for me though, it's always been a really good place to go find stuff. Maybe we'll find AKSU. That'd be great. It's kind of funny how the game does this to you, because like say you'll find an AK and you'll find like AKSU ammunition the entire time you're in the area, so you never actually get to use the gun that you found. But like I said, you gotta be smart about survival, and when you find things like AK clips, and the bullets, hold on to those, because they're not the most abundant thing in the game. I haven't seen an SVD yet. I have found 9 SVD bullets in total, and that's kind of it. So, yeah, that's just how much they've turned things down in this game, because there's some weapons in this game are great, but there's just no ammunition to be had. And on top of that, like if you want to manufacture stuff, well, you need to have your survival and your rifling and your crafting at a certain level. So even if I found an SVD right now, I really wouldn't have any use for it, because I can't make the bullets. So I got to work at getting my survival and crafting and using the rifle more to get that up. We already have one of those. So we're not gonna take that. It's weird because I can hear the mechs moving like every once in a while, and another one. Wow, they really must want me to use that. So I don't know what's going on with the mechs, like why they're stationary. Maybe it has to do something with like your camouflage or sneak or something like that, where I actually do have my camouflage very high, so maybe they just don't know I'm here. But like I mentioned, it's kind of odd. So I hear that guy. Really strange. So I know there's a couple guys here. Holy shit. And I may not get them because that mech is looking right at me, but he doesn't seem to care. Maybe the game glitched. There's something wrong. Like, it doesn't seem right. Because typically they'd be locking right on me there, so I don't know what is going on. We're gonna go over here and check out these now. It's strange because this is actually a pretty wide open area, but I've not encountered a mech here, or I haven't been locked on by a mech here, so I don't think there's reason to really be all very cautious in this area. Like, be cautious for other players for sure, but the mechs, like when you're in this like little basketball court thing, yeah, they don't seem to come around this area so much. So we'll loot this up. Elastic band. I'm not sure what you'd use that for, but so let's take a look here. Where's the mech in this area? There's a mech usually down here, so I'm just gonna take a look and see what we can see. Where is it? Maybe I just can't see it because of this tree. Well, we're gonna try to go down here. I don't typically go down here because the mech has a history of getting me here, but maybe that's the guy. Either which way, I think it's like safe enough to. So that guy was walking down there. I wonder if that's the one. Let's just keep an eye on this fella here. Which way are you gonna go? Are you just gonna stop there? Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to loot this. Not that there's anything in here. This must be some sort of like mess hall. I guess he could see me there. Oh, that shadow scared me. So if he's there, then we're gonna be here until he starts moving again. Seems like it's relatively safe. Interesting. So I thought that was the mech that was, you know, on me. But apparently it wasn't. So there's another guy. Usually down here, but I'm not hearing anybody. So we're gonna come over here now. I don't think he can see me there, so we're gonna take a look-see here and see what's here. Another shuriken. Weird. I can't like search that. Okay, well we're getting into another area then. So here we have another barrack, like up at the top. You know, I'm sure we'll find similar type of things. Maybe we'll find another cool gun. Wow, this place is just nothing. Wow, this whole room had absolutely nothing in it, right? Which is really, really weird. I think that's a good opportunity at the moment. I think I'm going to end the video here. There are a bunch more bunkers that I need to go into, and I'm just running out of time for this video, so it's been about half an hour. I'm going to call it a video. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Tune into the next one to see the other loot locations that I go to and potentially how I get out of here. So thanks for tuning in today. Remember, give me a like, share this, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next episode, a continuation of the naval base. Have a great day.